Hello, welcome to my channel. It is a pleasure to have you here as a guest or as a subscriber. If you're a guest, please subscribe. It is important for me to have you as a subscriber so I can continue making videos that I work hard at and you will enjoy. So please do me that favor, become a subscriber. It will be greatly appreciated. But today I am going to do a reading. It's a general reading, and it's going to be, I've been guided by the universe, by my higher being to do this reading. And this reading is about the current situations in this country and throughout the world. I don't know, but I need to make a reading, and I hear 2026. So this will be from the end of August 2024 to the end of August 2026. That's pretty much what my message is coming in my head. That's what's my head is telling me. That's what I hear. That's what I sense. And I see color blue, like light blue with white. So that might be air. That might be, I don't know, clouds. I don't know. Water. But let me pull 3 cards from this deck. And I also have an oracle deck on my table. I'm going to pull 3 cards from that deck. And we're going to, in a nutshell, just see what the message is for, like I said, end of August 2024, end of August 2026. So aqua colors is coming in my head too, and yellows. So let's start by shuffling a little bit these cards. I'm gonna do some shuffling. Two cards were left behind. I'm gonna shuffle them again. Put them back into the shuffle. See, that's flipping by itself. Okay. And so let me shuffle the other deck. This is the oracle deck. And I think I'm gonna open the reading with this deck, so that way the message comes more clear. So three cards from this deck. Freedom. Wow. That's the first card that I get as a message from August 24 to August 26. So, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. What a nice message. Let's go to the next one. Wow. Balance. Spirit wants to give us a full message. And it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without just a judgment. And last card, growth. So for what I could see, we got to be prepared for all these three different messages that we just got. Let me read this one first. And it says, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I hear in few words that we are to, if we want this balance, if we want this freedom, if we want this growth, it's needed to take one word at a time and look at it as an opportunity to make a change in the world. Like for example, this one says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. What does that mean? That means that we need to be awake. We need to be aware where we surround ourselves, where we stand at, where we at. So in every single way possible, not just by saying where I'm at, but understanding in your life, physically, emotional, mentally, economically, financially, if you say it like that. Um, Spirituality, how much of that you have this growth, how much you are at that point, so balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So knowing that you have to have respect for others, to not judge just to judge, or just to because you want to judge. Find that balance within you. Find that happiness within you. Find that understanding within you, where you understand your balance, where you don't cross lines, when you don't disrespect others, you just respect yourself, and you find that balance within yourself. And lastly is the freedom. The word freedom, it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And that's something that I could actually talk about, because I kind of stopped talking about being happy because people do not understand. But this again, it's guiding you to find happiness, and in order for you to find freedom. So I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I created my own happiness, and happiness is not the same for everybody. So, for example, in my case, a cup of tea in my hand is happiness. Some people traveling the world is happiness. Just changing whatever, doing whatever is happiness. So, finding that balance, finding that growth, finding that freedom, to be able to find happiness, to be able to not judge, to be able to recognize that you need to be aware and awaken, and be able to be conscious, being conscious to others, to other people, to how you treat yourself. Like you consider, like how conscious you to be to treat other people, right? Do not be insultive, or be respectful, whichever way, but also to be conscious of that, being conscious within yourself about this moment, at the moment that you are at. So that's all I see there, and that's all I can read it as. I hope I make sense. In no terms take this personally. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything in any way possible. If it came out, it's just a message that divine sent through me, so you can hear it. If you resonate with it, claim it. If you don't just ignore it, please. Let's continue with the three more cards from this, and I'm gonna shuffle again. I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna pull the three cards. First one, King of Cups, emotional control. Six of Coins, Page of Pentacles. So the King of Cups is telling us the relationship with others must be courteous and be kind and be someone with respect, being respectful to others and being diplomatic, having a balanced heart and mind. In other words, when you lead in with with you leading yourself, or the things will be resolved in a way where we'll be leading with emotional intelligence and compassion. I hear that. We'll be dealing with controlling, and this is all water energy, the King of Cups. This is going to be causing damages with water. I don't know why, and I said it before. I saw the colors, the teal, the light blue, the yellow. I saw those colors, remember? So I'm saying I see water destruction. We need to find way to rescue people, help people, give people a hand, support economically, giving direction, how to do access material or products. I don't know. I hear controversy with collecting fundings, like not having enough money to help others, giving no avail to things that are pretty much needed or required to survive, to maintain and to stay alive, staying alive, being able to diligently maybe supply or not supply. If it's the opposite, it could be the opposite. It could be earthquakes, because this is earth. So I'm talking earth. Any earthquake, major earthquakes, moving on to major explosions. It could be caused by water. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm saying it right. This is something to do with seeing this consistency in the last few weeks, 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 years. We've seen how the planet has been changing, and it's actually affecting us in many ways, and especially in the water side. I don't know why. Water is kind of like the issue. We're going to need to find a way to recoup by all these people that are going through issues mentally, physically, emotionally, economically, in any way possible to support and give support, find the balance, find a way to give him the push, because the Six of Coins is saying how much is gonna be needed to like how much attention you're gonna need to give to the people that are in need, the people that are really need help, and you find the balance again. Look at the balance to help others, to give the chance. It's like ready to accept whatever the world is offering to us, whatever is coming to us. We just gotta take it. Cannot be acting immature or irresponsible at this moment, where there's gonna be, it could be any major catastrophe in water, related to water again, or earth shaking up and creating negative effects. There could also be missing chances too, where we might not see anything. It could be just a scandalous in the news or whatever, but it's gonna be cold. Everybody's gonna be talking about this in the next couple of weeks or days or so. So 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 hours, 6 months, whatever. But they'll be talking about how all these catastrophes are gonna affect the world in many ways, including our areas. And even though we are currently going through a what you call a storm that's called Abby or whatever, but there's more coming, and I believe that's the one that this is talking about. How it's gonna affect more. I don't know what that means. Let's hope not, and let's end it this way. And again, thank you so much for watching to the end, and I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If not, just please subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.